Hello everybody, good evening. My name is David Braide and this is Design with Your Smartphone Batch 8. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to manipulate HTML color codes like this here. HTML color codes. Let's blow this up. Hello guys, type this and you can see this is black. Now if I tap on the color palette and tap on this plus sign, you see this 00000. HTML color codes are always 6 digits preceded by a hash sign here, hash. So black is 00000. Now you don't need to have color codes in your head, you don't need to memorize them, but there are times when you may need them for one or two functions or operations here. And then on the internet, if you go to htmlcolorcodes.com, you'll see a whole lot of them there. In fact, if you just Google HTML color codes, they will show you a whole lot of websites that have those codes, so you might want to use them, and I'll show you where they are applicable. Okay, and in this video too, I'll be showing you how to use block text. So we are looking at both HTML color codes and block text, and how to stack them, or place block text on top one another. So let's get down to that. Now let's assume that I select blue here for this, or let me use purple. Okay, let me make it deeper. Of course you can. Now watch that as I am adjusting this color hue or this color shade, the code itself is changing. Are you seeing that? Look at it again. Look at the code changes. So each color shade, no matter how light, no matter how slightly different it is from the previous one, has its own code. Look at this too. As I adjust this, the code changes. So let's say I want this same color and I want to use it another time. I won't be able to remember it, but if I know the code here is what? 750C83. 750. HTML codes are always six characters followed by or preceded by a hash sign. So next time, if I want to if I want to design and I want to use this exact shade of purple, because there are different shades of purple. Look at this, is also purple, right? This is also purple. This is still somewhat purple. This is still purple, very bright purple. So what if I want to use an exact shade that I used before? In that case, I will have to memorize the code. And remember, the code we just used now was what? So 750, right? I can't even remember it again. Let me go back so that, all right, I've just undone my work. 750C83. So if anything happens and it changes, or I'm designing a different work on another day and I remember, oh, I want to use that exact code, all I have to do is come here, tap on this box, say 750C83, and voila, it gives me that exact shade. So there are some very cool colors I know. Like I know for oxblood I use 8040. It gives me this oxblood. There is a kind of pink and red I also like. It's FF0957. So if you go to htmlcolorcodes.com, you will see all the codes. You don't have to memorize them in your head. These ones I just memorize them for this purpose of being fast when working, and with time you also know them. For example, white, anywhere in the world, white is FFF, and anywhere in the world, black is 000000. Blue is 000FF. You see that's 000FF. And there are different shades of blue too. You get it? Most red starts with F. Once you start typing F, you start getting red. FF, let's say 0000. You see that? So this comes with experience, but you don't have to memorize them. Now, like I said, this is useful when you want to use an exact shade of red that you used before, because it won't be easy to get it from here. If you want to adjust, you may not know where exactly, because there are different shades of red, but knowing the code will give you that exact shade. So that is one function of knowing HTML codes. And like I said, if you go on the internet and Google htmlcolorcodes.com or HTML color codes, a whole lot of websites will pop up, and you can find any code of any color you want. Okay, now next thing, let's look at how to create block text and stack them. So this video is going to be a bit longer now, so I need you to be patient. Block text. Now, to create block text, I said it before that we use there are different websites you can use, but for our own lecture we're going to be using picture2people.org. Now, I don't have the exact link, but because I've been browsing with it before, I think it has already popped up here, but I'm not going to use that. I don't want to confuse you. Picture2people, and I'll now say advanced 3D text. So let me Google it out rather than use a link, since I don't know it offhand. When it opens up, I will now look for it. So in your own phone, it might not pop up first because you have not opened it before, but I've been using it for some time, so it's on my priority list in my phone, in my browser or something like that. So it pops up at the front. Anyway, this is the exact link, so you could just copy it out and save it somewhere. So that's that. Now, these are three-dimensional texts with height, depth, length and breadth and all of that, X, Y and Z axis. But there are many styles you could use. Look at all these are styles, all these are designs, but let me just start with something very basic. Now all you have to do is come here, and let's say we want to make a birthday post. So let me type happy. I've already used it before, that's why it's popping up. I could come here and adjust it to big. Let it be big. Don't bother about all this. Now the most important thing you need to know, okay, first of all, to come to the y-axis, this one here, progressive, and say none. You don't want any fashion, any design, nothing. It's just plain like that. Okay, now the most important thing you want to know is this: when you are creating three-dimensional text and you want them to stack on each other, the x-axis, this one here, this x-axis, it has to, the difference between each text should be 10 degrees. That you need to get this understanding. The difference between each text should be 10 degrees, and then the y-axis could be 30 is decent, right? Is it 30 or minus 30? Okay, I think minus 30, so that it will slant backwards. So the first thing I want is happy. I want happy to be up, so I can make it minus 10 degrees, minus 10 degrees, right? I'm coming, you'll get it very soon. Then you could adjust the face color. The face color means the color of this place here, the surface. Then the depth color means the color of this other thing at the back that makes it look like a three-dimensional image. So let's say you want the face color to be red, you could just come here. It has not loaded well. There's something that's supposed to show up here. Anyway, you could use the code if you have the HTML code of the color. Let's say I want the face color to be FF0957, and I want the depth color to be just black, or maybe even the same. Okay, let me make it black. 000000. There's something that's supposed to show Then I could adjust the fonts. I like to use Nobium. Now, if you want to slide the fonts options are different from the normal website font sliding. You hold the font side and slide it. It's different from when you slide from here. Alright, so let's just slide up inside the fonts box, not this place. This place is different. This is where you need. Alright, let's go to Nobium. See, it has gone up again. Alright, this site has not finished loading. That's why it's behaving like this. You see that it's still, look at this blue thing here, it's still loading. Oh, alright, let's just work with what we have. Nobium, yeah, Nobium. Oh man, the site has not loaded. I shouldn't have started. Let me refresh it so that it will stay properly. When network is slow, these are the okay. I think it's good now. Yeah, like I said, look at, if you want to change the color, you could come here and just use any color. Use this. Like I said, they all have codes. This is an easier way. But when you want to use an exact shade that you already have in your mind, then you can simply type the color codes inside that box there. So let's go to our beloved Nobium. I believe it should have loaded now. And of course, you can experiment and try other ones. It doesn't mean that you must use this one I'm using or this font. They themselves didn't use it. Beautiful. So they didn't use it. I had to find this one by myself. So like I was saying, you come here and make it what? None. And then this place, you can start, if you have 5 texts you want to create, then you can start from -50, the next one will be -40, -30, -20, then -10. So since I just have 3 texts, I'm starting from -10, then my next one will be 0, then my next one will be +10. So the difference is 10, 10, 10 degrees each on the x-axis. That is a rule for stacking that I have discovered. Then the y-axis, like I said, you can keep it at 30 or -30, but you are free to experiment and see what works for you. I experimented and found this. Then when you are done, or we have not typed the text we want to use, we are trying to do a happy birthday caption, right? So come here and say happy. Great. Then simply slide down quickly to generate, and they'll say your text has been generated. Your text, your effects is ready, and voila, here we are. So I could just long press on it, keep your finger there, and say save image. Now the next thing you want to do very quickly is to go to remove.bg right here, remove background, and strip off that white background. Unfortunately, for advanced 3D text, there is no way to remove the background from the website. You have to do it manually on your own. That's why we are coming here. So strip off that background. While that is getting ready, I don't want to waste much time on bore you with a long video. I could just come here and do the next one. So once you've understood this, you just go back and do your next text and change the degree by 10 again. So the next one is birthday, right? Try and follow this, please. You will understand very soon. I've done this before, that's why it's there. I didn't use small. Did I change that? Okay, still fine. Everything is as it should be. I could just change the face color. I could use blue. The depth color is that place that is inside, that seems to be buried inside your phone or inside the screen, while the face color is the one that you can touch. All right, the one that makes it look 3-dimensional. This place here, this is inner place, is where they call depth. Then the one facing you directly is what they call face. So you can also change the color of that. Let's use, for the depth color, let's just use black. Let's see how it will go. Font is still the same, everything the same. Now the most important thing is to now come to the x-axis and just add a difference of 10. So if we use minus 10 before for the last one, this time we'll just add 10 and make it 0. 10 plus minus 10 is 0. You know that, right? So come again and say generate. If you don't do it this way, you will not be able to stack them on top of another. You will not be able to get that effect. Great. Long press, save image. We're done. I shouldn't have used black here. It's gonna disturb me. Will it? All right, let's go on. So like I said, we have to now strip off the background at remove.bg. You know this already. Remove.bg. I've clicked upload image. Come to documents, select the particular one you want from a gallery or photos, anywhere it is on your phone. Remember, it's going to be on downloaded. So look at the two things I downloaded, happy and birthday. So let's start with this. Click it. Great, then download it, and immediately we just do the next one. Upload image. You can just scroll up, you see it again. Upload image, upload the next one, go to your gallery, go to downloads, see what I just downloaded. This one, the background has been removed. Okay, see where it was before. So let's now do this for the birthday. Beautiful. Then download it and it's there. So if I want to do another text, it will be what? Let me show you so that you really get this stuff. Let's go back and just say back. Which person's name should I use? Who are those active in the group? All right, let me not be biased. Let me use my own name so that they will not say I have favorites. Let me say happy birthday, David. The color, should I change the color again? I think I'll leave the color like that, but I may want to change the depth color. Let me use it won't be really fine because I've not really put my mind into it, the color selection, but this is just to teach. And like I said, difference of what? 10 degrees. So this time we'll come here to the x-axis and add 10 again. So it will be what? Before it was minus 10, then we used 0. Now we're adding 10 again, so it will be where? Plus 10. And that's all. We'll come again and say generate, and then we'll strip off the background again. So I hope you're getting the process. You create a text at 10 degrees on the x-axis, you download it, strip off the background, and I think I made a mistake somewhere. Did I may have made a mistake somewhere. Let me see, let me check if everything is okay. -30 degrees, -10, -10, -10. All right, I think I'm okay. And back to here again, upload image again. So once you get a hang of it, it's very easy and very simple to carry out. Download David and select. Now watch the wonder as we go to Canva. So download it. Great. Create new file. So we go back to Canva and arrange or stack them on each other. Okay, so I'm going to delete this. Now just press a plus sign, then select images, because they are images, so they will be in your images. What was the first one? Happy, right? Then make sure it's not highlighted. You select again, images. What was the next one? Birthday. Now watch, it will just stack. Look at this. You could just bring this and place it over here. Now you have to keep it in a way that it looks convincing. I think this does. You could take it to the back. You could take it up. See, it doesn't look nice like that, so you need to take it to the back instead. You could drag out this one a bit. Let it look real. Like something is actually on top of something. Okay. As far as you use 10 degrees difference, you won't have the stress. I'm just trying to make it look real sweet. Okay. And the next one is what? David. So go to images. Sorry, David. So once you just bring them with that degree, it will just align naturally. Now if this one is not aligning, maybe you want to take it back. Let's see if it works now. So just make it look convincing. Let me see if I should take this one back instead. Bring this one back. So just do a little arrangement, and like I said, I've not really put in a lot of touching into this one, so it may not look really cool, but you get the general idea. Okay, you can want to expand this. I suspect there's something wrong with this particular last one. I suspect there's something wrong with it. Maybe because I didn't use black for the depth color. Okay, but you get the point. So this is not too bad. I think I should remove this. Okay, I could now do other designs. I could say frames. Network matter. Oh boy. Okay, I won't let this waste your time. I think I'll just go with this, although it's not what I want. So while this is here, you click on gallery and then insert the birthday picture of the celebrants there. Like I said, it's not what I want, but oh, it's not. I know you understand, but I want it to still make sense. These frames have deliberately refused to come up. Oh well, let's just go with image. There was a concept I wanted to use there, but it's not forthcoming, so I'll just do this. Just keep this here, and then do your designs. You could keep it anywhere. You could send it to the back. You know, just find out what works. If you want to know how I got this picture, That one is another ball game altogether. You could reduce the transparency, you could do a whole lot of things. Like I said, this is not an actual design job. I'm just trying to show you how 3D text work and how HTML color codes work. Okay. Thank you very much.